Thank you for joining our Buddies podcast, hosted by ERP Buddies. I'm your host, Michelle, the marketing specialist. ERP Buddies is an Oracle NetSuite solutions provider with experience in implementing NetSuite ERP solutions for a wide array of industries. These industries could span from wholesale distribution, manufacturing, food and beverage, and the list could go on forever. To get an extensive idea of our services, please make sure to visit our website at www.erpbuddies.com. Since our European venture, we are happy to be able to extend our services and provide a unique solution to European distribution businesses. But of course, in businesses, there are always challenges to overcome, whether it's finding an appropriate solution for CRM or financial management. But today, we will focus on the topic of distribution and what challenges these businesses are facing in Europe. Distribution is a unified system. It includes sectors such as inventory, logistics, e-commerce, and these all work together to deliver a product. It becomes crucial to have a system in place that works together and is streamlined for optimal performance as well as customer satisfaction. We understand that Microsoft Dynamics and SAP solutions have been dominant in Europe. But we also understand the many issues that soon arise while using this legacy system. For instance, SAP Business One is only now making the transformation to a hosted cloud deployment model. SAP has limited experience hosting ERP customers on their cloud versions versus NetSuite, which has over 21,000 plus customers running on the same multi-tenant cloud. Now that's what we call a true industry-leading software. When compared to Microsoft Dynamics, the issues aren't any different. Microsoft Dynamics legacy users of modules SL, NAV, and GP will continue receiving basic support, but their future feature enhancements of these applications are over. This forces the users to switch to new systems simply because the ERP solutions are not scalable anymore. Whereas when it comes to NetSuite, scalability is one major aspect. Today I'll be discussing topics such as the growth that is being experienced in warehouses and distribution centers in Europe, the e-commerce growth and how it's interrelated to the COVID-19 pandemic, as well as its repercussions. I'll also be talking about some of the pain points and challenges of these businesses on a regular year versus during a once-in-a-lifetime event such as a pandemic, and how NetSuite's capabilities can bring your business to the next level and create customer loyalty and retention with its outstanding features that aid to much more. Without further ado, let's get started on how NetSuite can bring great relief to distribution businesses in Europe using their legacy system, be it SAP or Microsoft Dynamics 365. Distribution warehouses face many complex issues, from coordination between centers, meeting demand, lack of visibility, scalability, and the list could go on and on. These challenges may vary from one distribution center to the other, but all in all, they're on the same spectrum. However, there are some common problems facing distribution and logistics sectors due to current conditions, which can be eased when a company implements a modern system ERP, like NetSuite, to support growth and other factors. As mentioned, Europe is seeing more and more businesses setting up shop all over the region. This is due to the increase in demand from the e-commerce sector, which was triggered by the global pandemic. Now, what we are going to tackle is, what does this mean for European distribution and logistics companies? Let's first start by talking about growth pre-COVID and after the pandemic hit. When it comes to European economy, it is important to consider the fact that there are over 40 countries where there is close trading happening at all times. Europe is one of the largest exporter of goods. It even has the largest export market for over 80 countries. Global trade also led American and Asian multinational companies to set up European warehouses due to all of this demand. It's unquestionable that this is one of the many reasons why Europe has been experiencing tremendous growth in wholesale distribution, even before COVID-19. Significant growth also occurred in the areas of distribution pre-COVID-19 because of the growth of the e-commerce business. When the pandemic hit, e-commerce boomed, as people avoided crowds and felt safer going about their shopping necessities online. This e-commerce boom led to a supply and demand shock, not just in Europe, but in economies all over the world. Because of this, there was a demand for more warehouses for both packing and return logistic facilities. Supply chains were disrupted all across different industries, and this forced businesses to innovate and pivot their distribution strategies. Now, moving on, I'm going to be talking about some challenges and pain points that distribution companies are facing in Europe. And obviously, a major one is COVID-19. Business supply chains became overwhelmed with a temporary supply and demand shock. Being forced to pivot and adjust gives businesses an opportunity to innovate and adopt more modern ERP systems such as Netsuite for better coordination and efficiency. Now, businesses operating distribution companies in Europe face the challenge of having many clients and many customers abroad in other European countries. This means handling the different regulations, both legal and financial, in different regions. Cross-border businesses must take into consideration that these regulations must be followed. This needs to be done to reduce delays in parcel shipments. A study done concluded that about 40% of businesses experience lack of visibility of this, and that's a major pain point. This is usually the case due to products being in the process of either being returned or replaced, which takes a while to see on a legacy inventory system. The outcome of delayed visibility means that there would be a delay in the item being registered for stock and can result in skewed data and further delay for reusing the stock. There are often large amounts of items in circulation with companies that operate in multinational geographic locations. What this means is that there can be many potential shipping customs, shipping charges, and other logistic processes that are part of the business. Therefore, without a proper ERP, it can get difficult to monitor complex inventory levels across multi-locations and subsidiaries. If this occurs often, in the long term, it will lead to stock wastage, decreased warehousing efficiency, and loss of capital. And this is all due to the lack of visibility of distribution and logistic processes. Other challenges with differing laws can be consumer limitations. This is determining what products may be sold to certain customers. For example, drinking ages in Europe range from 16 to 18 years old. Therefore, as a business, you must be aware of such difference. And lastly, businesses must do their due diligence on tax laws and local government laws to make sure consumers are not charged additional fees like shipping. But the good news, we're not going to give you the challenges for distribution in Europe without a solution. A business's distribution and logistics are just as important as its aftermarket processes that involve the customers. It is crucial to maintain customer retention. It also gives the business a competitive edge when all stages work seamlessly. So the question is, what can you do with NetSuite ERP? European businesses can experience real-time, full visibility of their operations no matter what location. Whether it is a product in inventory, en route, or delivered, this NetSuite feature can give the business the confidence to guarantee delivery within a specific window, therefore resulting in a satisfied, returning customer. NetSuite's advanced technology will allow business owners to be confident that all stock is monitored at all stages of transactions. With real-time detailed reports of stock numbers and locations with stock ordering facilities, overall efficiency can be improved. This is to support warehouses and ultimately result in a satisfied customer and a healthy and profitable business. NetSuite also adheres to FIFO, which means first in, first out standards to ensure that the product that gets in first is also sold first. Another NetSuite feature is automation, which allows you to analyze inventory, financials, and order details in one single system, eliminating manual labor and extensive spreadsheets at multiple points. There is also integration with regional regulatory systems, which means acting in compliance to different countries and regional laws, because there are many different countries in Europe. They need to act in accordance to differing legislations that adhere to complex regulatory, operational, and compliance challenges. NetSuite can address the issue and ensure regulatory compliancy. Now, as every company's main objective is to successfully grow, NetSuite also provides a fitting solution due to its limitless scalability. With this system in place, adapting to change is a breeze. It also is a system based in the cloud, making it very easy to deploy quickly without massive overhead. With NetSuite One World, you can easily manage your complex operations across multiple location subsidiaries and much, much more. Now, you have probably heard the term one size fits all. Well, when it comes to an ERP system, one size fits all is a big no. NetSuite is an all-in-one system, which refers to its customizability to implement and deploy only the features and modules that are needed for an organization. You implement what you need, and you still have the option to implement other modules as needed down the road. Once again, this is a reminder to not choose a one-size-fits-all solution, because that is where traditional companies fall short. For our next portion, let's talk about some more features of NetSuite. Let's start with the warehouse management system. For our modern distributors, NetSuite brings you its interactive and cloud-based warehouse management system. The WMS is supported by almost every handheld device, with features such as setting up role and location-based settings for multiple employees in one company. Custom functions can also be created in this WMS. Some of the most common functions supported by NetSuite are picking, packing, shipping, moving, transfer, and much, much more. For added convenience, it can also be integrated with other company operations as it operates on a unified data source. And since we are talking about WMS, I want to touch upon NetSuite handheld scanners in WMS as well. As mentioned before, NetSuite WMS is cloud-based and is supported by almost every handheld device, but having a third-party WMS is not recommended, as a single error or broken integration can cause your entire supply chain to come to a standstill. With NetSuite WMS, you get 100% accuracy, as all the data is stored in a single system. Okay, now let's dig into inventory management with NetSuite. This allows complete visibility among departments, which eases bottlenecks within operations, prevents stockouts, and manages customer demand with precise, up-to-date inventory information. NetSuite tools and features also help you track inventory in multiple locations, safety stock, reorder points, cycle counts, demand planning, supply planning, and distribution requirements planning. Finally, NetSuite custom notifications also notify you whenever a stock meets its minimum levels. Lastly, let's talk about a couple more features. Replenishment, setting up minimum stock levels and multi-location planning. There's cycle counting, lot tracking, serial tracking, WMS, defining order quantities, bin tracking, and planning for different supply methods. Now, next, let's look at order management and demand planning. In this, you can practice within a single system to lessen inventory processes, accelerate sales, finances, and product returns. Companies that don't carry an inventory can use NetSuite's order management software as an integral part of the distribution edition. This integrated order management system gives distributors the tools to deliver better customer service, improve vendor relationships, and eliminate paperwork while providing all stakeholders with great visibility into their company's order management process. Demand planning is a very important aspect when it comes to distribution business. Companies need to make sure that their demand planning data is accurate, or they run into the risk of high monetary losses due to short demand and wasted inventory. Accurate demand planning is crucial to meet customer service expectations and drive operational efficiency, particularly in an industry where product perishability is part of the equation. NetSuite's modern demand planning feature factors in a wider variety of information in the demand planning process, including historical sales, new opportunities and quotes, sales orders, seasonality, and trends, to create the most comprehensive, accurate picture of demand. Now, for supply chain inventory, you can maintain an ideal inventory to meet demand while also simplifying manual process and analyzing costs. Distributors are under immense customer service and cost pressures to deliver the right products at the right time. By providing real-time visibility into inventory status and sales metrics, NetSuite gives customers the most up-to-date information on their order status and fulfillment. Next, for the accounting and financial management, NetSuite Cloud Financials and Accounting System helps finance leaders design, transform, and streamline their process and operations. NetSuite seamlessly couples core finance and accounting functions with strong compliance management. This improves performance and increases financial close efficiency while reducing back-office costs. With real-time access to live financial data, companies can drill in details to quickly resolve delays and generate statements that comply with multiple regulatory financial compliance requirements. NetSuite also provides full lot traceability, which helps distributors stay compliant with regulations. Also, standard costing is another additional feature, which allows cost accountants to gather figures that they need to track more accurately than before. Some more features of the accounting and financial module are the general ledger, accounts receivables, accounts payables, tax management, which is national and global, fixed asset management, and cash management. And now let's talk about NetSuite and e-commerce. In one single system, you can improve operations and enhance the business, wholesale, and distribution strategies. Whether a distributor is selling products directly to consumers or B2B commerce channels, NetSuite's e-commerce capabilities and integrated fulfillment processes enable you to capture and fulfill orders in real time. This is for rapid expansion and high customer satisfaction across both B2C and B2B commerce. As mentioned before, NetSuite software is an all-in-one business management software. NetSuite offers 3 solutions for e-commerce management, but please note that these solutions are not sold individually but have to be opted along with NetSuite ERP. Now let's get into the 3 solutions that are offered for e-commerce. The first one is NetSuite Suite Commerce Builder. Suite Builder is one of NetSuite's oldest e-commerce product that was developed over 10 years ago. Today, Suite Builder is available for licensing. However, it is not recommended to implement due to its limited functionality. The second one is the NetSuite Suite Commerce Standard, which was developed to replace NetSuite's Suite Commerce Builder. Suite Commerce Standard utilizes a template-based approach to make it easy for the end user to make adjustments in their e-commerce. If your company has a simple product inventory with manageable inventory levels that aren't too complex along with an easy checkout process, the Suite Commerce Standard solution is probably the way to go. And finally, we have the NetSuite Suite Commerce Advanced. This is NetSuite's e-commerce solution for businesses operating in multi-channels like in-store shopping, e-commerce, and more. The Suite Commerce Advanced solution can easily operate with multiple brands, establish matrix systems in multiple languages and currencies, all one in a single platform. Companies can even customize their shopping and checkout experience with Suite Commerce Advanced. ERP Buddies always recommends the Suite Commerce Standard Edition for startups and small businesses as it's easy on the cost and it allows for an easy template-based approach that fits the true omni-channel needs of almost every company. NetSuite e-commerce also provides custom integration capabilities. To get a complete view, we encourage you to talk to our experts who can explain which edition fits best with your business needs. Now let's have a word on NetSuite One World. When operating in multiple locations, we have NetSuite One World, which is the #1 management software to handle multi-location operations. NetSuite One World offers a comprehensive financial suite to help organizations solve complex needs across multiple nations and multiple currencies. One World provides functionalities like multi-country taxation, compliance reporting, currency adjustments, and much more. One World also provides customization capabilities after the implementation phase, which makes it a great choice for entrepreneurs looking to drive growth. Some of the benefits include multiple subsidiary operation handling, multiple languages, supporting global compliance of internal and external processes, global accounting and consolidation, multi-currency management, and a complete configurable tax engine. We also have our NetSuite Suite Success Edition. This uses industry standard functionalities and reports to create a complete functional ERP system within 100 days. NetSuite Suite Success for distribution utilizes most common distribution functions such as inventory management, NetSuite WMS, accounting and financials, CRM, preset reports, dashboards, and much more to create a desired system. Further customizations can also be created within NetSuite Suite Success to develop a more custom solution. The main aim of implementing Suite Success is to save time and go live within a short span of time, which is 100 days. Now, economies are constantly changing, and in an unexpected event, it is important to tackle the challenge as best as possible. Although it can be hard to measure supply and demand during unprecedented times, having a reliable ERP system in place makes all the difference when pivoting, adapting, and scaling to meet new demands. NetSuite ERP is an innovative ERP solution to support business growth and customer loyalty. And who doesn't want returning customers? ERP Buddies is an experienced NetSuite ERP solutions provider that has worked with a range of industries. We provide NetSuite services spanning from implementation, customization, support, and training, and much, much more. Our clients enjoy peace of mind with our services that cater to the North American, European, and Asian markets. Thank you for joining our conversation on our Buddies podcast. We hope you enjoyed and learned more about NetSuite, the European demand, and of course the challenges distribution and logistic companies in Europe are facing, and how NetSuite is the ultimate solution for these businesses. If you are interested in this topic, we also have a blog on the European demand for a reliable ERP system. I encourage you to look into our YouTube channel where we feature more podcasts and webinars on all things NetSuite ERP. Find links to our accounts in the description box below. Thank you for tuning in, and we hope you join us at our next Buddies podcast.